Welcome back to your daily dose of all things VR, where we dive headfirst into the wild world of virtual reality games, hardware drops, and the tech that's reshaping how we play. We'll try to cover every buzzing news in these daily series, from new headset features, surprise game launches, or experimental MR chaos. Every day brings something insane to try, or at least laugh at. So strap in and blast through today's virtual headlines. Don't forget to like, comment with your favorite update, and hit that sub button for daily VR buzz. Gorn 2 brings its bloody arena battles to Quest and Steam next week. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Gorn 2 is crashing into Meta Quest and Steam VR next week, with PlayStation VR 2 users set to join the madness later this year. This sequel to the hilariously gruesome original is being cooked up by the chaos-loving Free Lives, yes, the same minds behind Gorn, in partnership with Cortopia Studios. Down the rabbit hole, escaping Wonderland. This time, the carnage is cranked to divine levels. Literally. You're a gladiator brawling your way through the afterlife in 5 gloriously gory realms, dripping with violence and ending in a showdown against a boss that makes your knuckles itch just thinking about it. And yes, that heavenly arena? It's soaked in more blood than a Tarantino flick. You'll also run into old foes from the first game, giving you a nostalgic chance to beat them senseless all over again. This time with better loot. When you're done with the campaign, or need a break from the celestial slaughter, the game offers 2 juicy modes to keep your bloodlust going. Endless mode, where the fights never stop until you do, and custom mode, where you can shape your own personal arena of doom. In early hands-on impressions, the enemy AI still feels a bit wonky, but the absurd weapon arsenal and ridiculously funny violence more than make up for it. As we put it, the over-the-top slapstick brutality somehow makes the gore delightful. Silent North enters early access on Quest and Steam. Combat Waffle's VR zombie survival is live. Combat Waffle Studios, the crew behind Ghosts of Tabor, has officially launched Silent North in early access on MetaQuest and Steam VR for $19.99. A brand new trailer sets the icy tone, as this VR survival shooter drops players into the zombie-infested Swiss Alps with one mission: stay alive. Developed in partnership with Beyond Frames Entertainment, Silent North invites players into a frostbitten hellscape where the weather is just as deadly as the undead. You'll scavenge abandoned alpine villages, dodge roaming infected, and fight off fellow survivors scrambling for food, ammo, and a warm place to crash. Managing hunger, thirst, and body heat is just as vital as pulling the trigger. The environment itself is a brutal opponent, and trust? That's a luxury few can afford. Plans for PSVR 2 and Pico versions are on the table, though they're keeping those cards close to their snow-covered chests for now. Building on the massive momentum of Ghosts of Tabor, which raked in over $20 million and a massive VR community, Silent North is shaping up to prove once again that VR survival shooters can absolutely go toe-to-toe with the flat-screen giants. Wallace & Gromit's VR space adventure heads to Steam and PSVR 2. The beloved clay-crafted duo is set for a new round of VR escapades as Wallace & Gromit and the Grand Getaway gears up for launch on Steam and PlayStation VR 2. Previously released on MetaQuest in 2023, this quirky sci-fi adventure is now heading to PCVR and Sony's latest headset, with official store pages now live. Co-developed by Aardman, No Ghost, and Atlas V, The Grand Getaway spins a delightful new yarn where Wallace and Gromit find themselves hilariously stranded on Mars. They're accompanied by a golf-themed robot caddy and barrel, an AI with a flair for sass. Expect puzzle-solving, chaotic inventions, and classic Wallace-style problem-solving, all wrapped in a short but engaging VR experience. These new versions will likely skip over Quest-exclusive features like Jamtastic, a mixed reality bonus that let users experience Wallace's jam delivery invention in their real-world space. The Steam and PSVR 2 listings mention only the core campaign, suggesting MR elements remain a Quest-only treat. Back when it hit Quest, reviews praised the game for its charm and spot-on adaptation of the Aardman style. While Jamtastic didn't wow, and there were moments of minor jank, the overall vibe was pure Wallace and Gromit, brimming with clever gags, whimsical designs, and that signature British wit. Now with this wider platform rollout, even more VR players will get the chance to take this charming cosmic holiday with the iconic duo. Google unveils smart glasses prototype with display and Gemini AI features at TED. At the TED Humanity Reimagined conference in Vancouver, Google took the wraps off a cutting-edge prototype, a sleek pair of AI-powered smart glasses featuring a tiny built-in display. Led by Shahram Izadi and Nishta Bhatia from Google's Glasses and AI team, the demo offered a glimpse into the future of wearable tech that looks just like everyday eyewear. Bothia demonstrated features powered by Gemini AI, including memory, which uses the onboard camera to track what the user sees and help remember where they've left objects like keys. On top of that, the glasses can record, transcribe, and translate conversations in real time, supporting English, Hindi, and more. According to Izadi, the glasses are designed to sync seamlessly with your smartphone, offloading processing tasks and keeping the frames light and comfortable while tapping into your mobile apps. While these glasses remain in prototype form, they were presented alongside the upcoming Project Muhan headset, a Samsung collaboration expected to launch in 2025. Both devices are built on Android XR, the new operating system introduced late last year for extended reality devices. Though Google and Samsung haven't officially revealed a commercial smart glasses product yet, reports suggest a model codenamed Heian is being prepped for release later this year. It's unclear whether it will match the TED prototype's display capabilities. With Meta rumored to be releasing its own display-equipped smart glasses soon, at a likely $1,000+ price tag, Google's latest reveal signals it's ready to compete in the next wave of wearable tech. Pico enhances full-body tracking with new waist-mounted motion sensor. Pico is taking its VR body tracking game up a notch with the launch of a dedicated waist tracker, expanding its existing Pico motion tracker system. First introduced last September alongside the Pico 4 Ultra, the original motion trackers, sold in pairs, strapped to your ankles to bring leg movement into virtual environments. Now, a third tracker focused on the waist adds a new layer of immersion and precision to the experience. Revealed during a VR chat event, the new waist tracker comes with an extended strap and is designed to work seamlessly with the ankle units. Setup remains refreshingly simple. Just stand still and look down for a few seconds, and calibration kicks in. The waist tracker enhances positional accuracy, particularly in seated or lying down poses where traditional tracking setups can struggle. The Pico motion trackers are compatible with the Pico 4 Ultra, Pico 4, and Pico Neo 3 headsets. They support standalone VR games and can be used with PCVR titles through Pico Connect and now Virtual Desktop. The waist unit costs $50, while the ankle pair is priced at $90, bringing the total to $140, though there's no bundle option yet. Under the hood, Pico uses a hybrid approach: IMU sensors for 3DOF tracking and 12 IR LEDs for 6DOF tracking when visible to the headset's cameras. The result is a low-latency system with less than 20 ms delay and 98% step detection accuracy. Compared to Meta, which has no current plans for hip or leg tracking, Pico's offering hits a sweet spot between affordability and performance. 20 Guys turns your living room into MR madness, and it's hilariously unhinged. 20 Guys, the latest mixed reality sandbox from Resolution Games, is here to turn your living room into a chaotic playground, and possibly leave you speechless. Known for experimental hits like DeMeo and Spatial Ops, Resolution Games is once again embracing the bizarre with this quirky title, now in early access on MetaQuest. The game kicks off when a cardboard box unfolds in your real-world space, spilling out 20 tiny humanoid minions who immediately latch onto your every move. You can toss them around, trap them behind makeshift barriers, smack them with bats, or let them float freely through the air. The whole thing feels like a meme brought to life, with all the goofy energy of a Saturday morning cartoon. Don't worry though, despite the slapstick mayhem, the violence is purely cartoonish. There's no gore or dismemberment here, just silly screams and giggles as the tiny crew flops around your apartment. The weirdness doesn't stop there. The faces of your minions? Those belong to the developers at Resolution Games. And thanks to Meta's experimental pass-through camera API, you'll soon be able to snap photos and slap your own, or your friends' faces onto their bodies. Custom outfits included. With plans to expand the toy box with more props and interactions, 20 Guys is shaping up to be the most absurd, surreal, and strangely fun MR experiment yet. It's unfiltered chaos, and somehow, that's the whole charm. That wraps up today's round of VR and hardware news. Got thoughts on which game or gadget you're hyped for? Drop it in the comments, we're reading everything. And hey, if you're loving this pixel-packed news sprint, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you never miss a beat in the VR universe. Until next time, keep your headset charged and your reality slightly altered.